Pretty hot talking about pigs.
Oh no.
Hogs.
Hogs. It's Nioh. It's my pal Doc. And yours too.
How you doing, y'all?
How's everybody doing? Looks like we're pretty good. We're here in Ninja House, and we gotta go fight a big frog.
Ninja Mansion.
Ninja Mansion.
This is where things happen.
That's true. And don't forget, it is wow. Not.
I am incredibly impressed Billy survived that. Holy shit.
Alright, let's go right back to that shrine we were just at.
Yeah, that sounds smart.
Yeah.
Now that we've got a couple of new... Now that we've got a couple of speed holes, I'll put that out.
Now that, yeah. Oh, let's connect online too. So that was actually a very comic way of establishing we were offline and now we're online. Is that Kodama's butt just bare?
It's probably
it's
wearing
got
a
it.
fundoshi.
Oh, what is it again?
A fundoshi, which is a traditional wrap loincloth.
Gotcha. All right then. So yeah, this level.
No one truly fights alone. Not even beef.
What's good, friends?
What's good? This is Knob. How are you?
How you doing? I remember there's also a Nurikabe
Yeah.
that we would probably mess with.
That's right. Yeah, I was actually thinking that too, truthfully. I was thinking before the call-in show starts or whatever, just like maybe get one attempt at the boss, a little exploration, that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah,
But,
sure.
You know.
If I remember right, the Nurikabe was attacking you for neutral or positive. You need to be mad at it.
Do you think it stays the same each session?
I think this is still considered the same session because it's, you know, the same one.
Oh.
You still accomplished things.
And not only that, but I just realized too, I put my PlayStation in like rest mode, you know? It technically hasn't been off, you know?
Oh, wild.
So I think the game is even like, it doesn't even register like a restart or anything like that. Now here's the problem I'm going to tell you too. This is kind of a maze, you know?
Yeah, no, I see that. I'm gonna be real. I have no idea what you're doing wrong.
I'm just going to follow the left wall. As you do.
That's a plan.
And that
Nope,
leads
but that
me
leads you
right
back.
I could swear that you go through this door here.
I agree with you because it's the only one of these you can do, right?
Just change.
Yeah.
Frog, 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 frog.
Thank you, Davis class. Wait. Here
Hold on,
it
no.
is.
I think this is the one that you go through to go back to where you just were.
Fucking Ninja House. Alright.
Ninja House is wild.
Yeah, I think you might be right that this was the wrong thing to do.
Goddamn Ninja House.
Wait. I heard something.
Oh, there's a Kodama, yeah. Or is that the shrine?
No, I think it's a Kodama. I think because the shrine's all the way upstairs, right?
Right, okay.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Fucking ninja.
Oh, and there's the... I just heard the Nurikabe.
Me too.
It's probably Nurikabe.
You're probably right. Alright.
Yeah, there he is.
Alright, crushed to death by Nurikabe for his friendly behavior. So you're right, so let's get angry at this guy. Threaten.
I remembered correctly.
Yes. What the?
Oh, it's a hot spring.
A hot spring. Okay. I could use a hot spring. That's awesome. Oh, and there's a Kodama. Get out of here, buddy.
All right, that's useful enough.
Oh,
I guess. Hold on. I guess it's not really hot. This is just a bath.
oh, you're right.
How you doing, man? Fuck the bank I work for. Fuck the bank.
Thanks.
Yay, slowbeef.
Remember, for $3, you get to force a weapon change or We're just gonna fight a revenant no matter what we're doing. No, it does
Ah,
not work at
the
boss
left.
fights. I saw it. Sorry, what'd you say?
I think that's the door. That's the boss fight right here.
Yeah, frog doors. Okay. What do you say, gang? Let's go fight a fucking frog, ninja frog. Great toad.
Man, he has got some serious reach.
Yes,
That's
he does.
big boy reach right there.
Thank you, Rainbow Crystal. Wow.
Extremely big boy reach. Whoa.
Jeez.
What are the weapon options? There are 7 weapon types in Nioh. There's katana, dual katana, odachi, which is large katana.
And here's some money. You'll need it to carry out your investigation.
How
There
about
you go.
some of that odachi?
All right then. Kusari. All right. There's also, while we're here, spears, which I've never used. Axes, which I was using. Axes and hammers, same thing. Tonfa, and
Kusarigama,
Kusarigama. Thank
which
you.
is
No
the
one
sickle
truly
and chain.
fights alone. Not even beef.
Kill the bad guy a lot.
Thank you. Thank you. I will.
I think not
That's
that. That's a sword.
That's just a sword. All right.
Yeah, that's just a katana. The odachi symbol is the one that has like the really big blade and the really long handle at the same time.
Are you sure? Because
That is just a katana, yeah.
whatever. You're right. And I unequipped it anyway. That was just ridiculous. I guess
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah. Sorry. I could swear it like looked a lot larger than, you know.
I think it actually is slightly larger. I think there's 2 different katana like symbols. It's weird. There's like the tachi one and the katana one, I guess.
Munji spears. Great spear.
You didn't get rid of your odachi.
No, I didn't. I
Yeah. I think it's because there's
Oh,
there was one. Ryodachi right there. 70. That's a level 70 sword. Man, it's huge.
Jeez. Look at the size of that platform. Alright, so.
I could run for president on that thing.
Wow, oh my gosh. Alright, that's
Here's
pretty.
my presidential run. I'm running on the platform of my sword is very large.
Look at that thing. Alright.
I will duel anyone who comes to debate me. That's right. You can't be me. My sword is too big.
So yeah, and as we as we say every time we talk about the odachi, it is not the nodachi.
Yeah. They're technically 2 different swords.
Wait, I hear the hot spring. God damn it! I hate Ninja House. Uh oh. No, we're
Internet
okay.
dropped?
No, I mean.
No, you guys going fine. Yeah, no drop frames, nothing.
Yeah, we're all good.
I think
still.
their internet dropped.
Gotcha. By the way, while we've got internet, Doc, do you have anything you want to plug?
I am going to be live tomorrow from 7 in the morning EST to 11 p.m. EST, a total of 16 hours. All in one go. Turn around, you're going backwards.
I know. I mean, I didn't really know, but I just wanted to like kind of.
Yeah, 16 hours. Start to finish, I'm going to be playing a lot of things, including Way of the Samurai 4, which is like Nioh. You can call it like Nioh, if you wanted to.
You want
It's
to
not
be
at
that-
all like Nioh.
Yeah, you want to be that person, but don't be that person. It's not like Nioh.
I'm going to be restreaming the Nintendo Direct that's happening tomorrow, which is just an Indies Direct, but I want to have lunch at some point. On top of that, I'm also going to be doing Metroid Prime 2, Echoes, which is my favorite Metroid Prime. And I'm going to be doing some Disaster Day of Crisis as well. The Damp Returns.
I've always wanted to play that. I'm gonna check out your stream tomorrow.
I played through Raw Danger, and if all of the games that are like inspired by this series a lot, like that are like that, then this is going to be an absolute treat. Raw Danger was hilarious.
Yeah, definitely.
The Adventures of Scumpus Postman were a hell of a time.
Well, I'll try to tune in from work, but
Right to the left here.
yeah, I just noticed also though.
Does that come back every time?
Possibly. Maybe it's like arrows, you know? Yeah, I feel like I couldn't have missed it every time. Alright, Odachi on a new boss it is. Let's see how this goes.
Well, this is what an Odachi would be good at, is going up against polearms, so go for it.
I'll be honest, that scares the crap out of me, that move of his. Oh, that's not a great one either.
Oh, these swipes, though. That's the thing that would scare me. How in the world are you going to avoid those except for, like, perfectly dodging, you know?
You can block! Ooh, that was a lucky perfect dodge. I'm not even gonna lie and take credit for that one.
Goodness, this,
Actually, I'm kind of liking Odachi quite a bit because it's got some great reach on the side.
yeah.
Wow!
What the hell? Single strike, thrust, dead, skewered. We are a William Kebab.
Oh boy. Alright, let's just check out what I've got here. Because, yeah, it looks like I have a better helmet at least. Although it's bringing me up to 61. That brings me back down to 60 for the foreigner's armor.
I think your equipment isn't level sorted anymore.
Oh. You're right, it's not.
Yeah, because I think you had a better helmet as well.
No, wait, I thought oh, let's see. Head armor. I mean, this has the highest number. 93.
Right.
Damage.
What about the other upgrades that it has? Ah, okay, no, you're right, it does. Because you can't actually get the bonuses on the other one. If you were hit during an evasive maneuver, you take extra damage. Huh. So if you get hit into like the tail end of a dodge, you take extra hits. Damn.
Yikes. That's a big yikes from me, dog. As they say.
Yeah.
Okay, so what?
I do say that.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that is the strat. Just don't get hit. I do feel like maybe the Nodachi or possibly the sword is the weapon of choice of this giant. So fast, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
This seems pretty great.
I mean, I love this weapon. You know that. Oh,
And here's some money. You'll need it to carry out your investigation.
I'll have
Okay.
gimme one of them ghost boys too.
You got it, Glade. Here's Gluttonous Shiro Hyui. Level 73. Way up, like 12 levels above me. And he's got a big axe, my weapon of choice. Ooh. Oh, man. Shit.
Oofa. It's really taking you good.
Yeah, and I don't want to use the elixir because I've got a boss fight after him. Right afterwards.
There are two different kinds of evasion: dodge roll and and high stance. Mid stance, second chain evasion. And evade, mid stance first and low stance. Evade has iframes, but dodge roll does not. I didn't know that. Oh shit! You finally got that? Nice. Yeah. No, the Adachi has probably the coolest grapple.
Let's see here. A dodge roll, high stance, and an evade. Wait, I can't use the hot spring again?
No, hot springs are one use.
Good.
Anyway, so if anyone y'all want to,
You want to call in?
then you want to pop on into here, get an invite into the Discord, and we'll bring you in. I see that there's someone who's actually been in there, and I completely missed them for a little while. You will definitely be in next time.
Yeah.
Here I am assuming you're gonna die, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't want to, like, cheat somebody by being like, oh, well, you just got in the beginning of a boss fight that I'm still learning, so...
Yeah. For example... How you doing, Timrod?
Hey.
Hey.
How goes?
Oh, fine, thanks. Just saw I'm sort of behind because I'm watching the stream, but
Yep.
oh yeah. So, how do you like the Nodachi or the Odachi? I never really used it when I played Nioh. I mostly used just one.
I like the Odachi very much, actually. I think it's a real scream, as it were.
That's good. I mean, I saw you using the hammer so much, and I'm like, oh my god, how is he doing that? Like, I tried the hammer, and I think I got a little ways into the game, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I gotta have.
I really like the hammer, truthfully. Personally, because I feel like once you kind of get used to its like high level of commitment, then it's all about like finding the openings and exploiting them. But I will say, doing that to a ninja is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is. Adachi's slightly faster than Hammer. It's not that much faster, but it's longer and its swings are wider as well. Does slightly less damage, stuff like that. Like, you don't get the double swing that the Hammer strong attack does,
Oh, wait.
for example.
Yeah, really, the only reason I liked the one sword so much was this one attack that you got. I think it was a DLC thing they added, because I don't think it was in the base PS4 game, where you had, you hit, I think it's just triangle while guarding, and you do a three-way teleport.
Triangle while
What?
guarding.
It's on regular
teleport?
sword. And I remember because that can absolutely destroy a couple of the bosses in this game, especially the human one.
Huh.
Alright, so on my screen you're just going to the frog now, so this will be interesting. I think the frog took me a couple of tries my first time.
Frog. Awesome, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the frog is a fun boss fight.
Absolutely.
And normally I'd kick you out, but there isn't anyone else out right now.
Oh, you haven't died yet on my screen, so I didn't know.
Well, that's part of the fun, right? Is that usually you just get knocked the fuck out, but you're the only one who's gone in for the I'm gonna talk to the beach challenge. So
Yeah.
your time is extended.
Okay. So yeah, I think that when I did the frog, I was more used to the sword being able to with the dodge the sword has. I was more used to that. I think it's just a lot easier personally. But I mean, the Odachi looks like it's doing a pretty good job. You just have to avoid that frog.
Yeah, I feel like I've like kind of got the right idea. It's just sort of putting it together, you know. And also, I mean, I feel a little weird that like I don't have much room for error. It seems like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of his attacks are very. The hitboxes on them are a little bit larger than you would think.
Oh shit, there we go. Yeah. Swapping from the end of high stance into mid stance, just like that. It kicks ass.
It really
Because
does.
then once you've done that, you can move on into doing crowd control, and then you can swap back in seamlessly. It's so good!
Oh yeah, there goes that ninja. Oh yeah. Now I see why the
love-
Odachi's good.
Odachi kicks so much ass.
Wait. I feel like I still hear
Kodama?
Yes, thank you.
I think you just hear those
I
around.
think there is one around here. It's behind a false wall somewhere near the hot spring. Like, it took me forever to find it the first time I did it. There's like a loop you have to go around.
Oh yeah, I guess there must be another one, because I do hear that as well.
Yeah, up here he
Yeah,
is.
there he is.
How do you upgrade elixirs?
Oh,
do you mean
so there's an. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just saying like I still only have 3, so I was like, why don't I?
Oh, so
I-
you get more
that's probably
elixirs
because-
based on how many Kodamas you've saved in the area you're in. So every time you go to a new island or whatever, or a new area, it refreshes the thing back to 3.
The thing
And for
is
every
that
Oh.
you still have to have elixirs in your inventory, or to actually give you the more starting elixirs.
From what I remember, it'll give you more starting elixirs if you have all the Kodamas. Like, it'll give you, I think, up to 5.
Total elixir count equals skills plus Kodama find. Improved elixir quality is gear modifiers.
There you go. Dodge. That's good. Yeah, so his thrust is really the worst attack he has, I think. The combo I usually was behind him by that point, hitting him in the back.
That hit you.
Yeah, that did.
Wild.
Everything he does, like, he's
very big and very sweepy, yeah.
He's beefy.
I wonder if I should try to get in there, get my my grave, and then like, you know, branch out. I think it's gonna be really goddamn hard with it. Well, actually, it's 59,000 to the next level. So, how much can I grind that one ninja? So yeah, I still only have 3 elixirs. Now I could give up a lot of gear. I gotta be honest though, I don't feel like more elixirs helps with him yet, because I feel like he's still so strong that I don't even have time to heal anyway, you know?
Yeah, he does a lot of damage, and he also tends to combo you, so I mean, if you take one hit and you manage to get out of it, that's not too bad. You can elixir out of that, but a lot of the time he'll kill you before you even have the chance to.
So, here we go. Want to know a little thing about a giant toad?
What's that?
Alright, so there's a couple things about giant toad. This is actually something that's partially discussed in just the in-game Yokaipedia. So it's called Nogama, which is just literally means giant frog, basically. Allegedly, they're a specific, like, folkloric giant frog that are very large and smoke a lot. But the specific association here with Giant Toad here being like the boss of a ninja clan, that stems back to folkloric character Jiraiya, who is a shape-shifting ninja who rides upon a giant toad.
Oh yeah, he's in Persona 4, right? He's a Yosuke's starting persona?
Yeah, he's a commonly used ninja frog kind of guy.
You're just going into the fight on my... Oh, yeah.
How does he hit me like that? So, okay, you can't get behind the dash and be safe, is what I've learned, more or less, you know? You kind of, like, have to like, kind of dodge anyway.
Yeah, you have
So
to
like we
on
discovered
your
earlier.
Oh, yeah, ow. Yeah, now I see it. Oh, yeah, that was...
So like we discovered earlier, if you're going to be dodging, you don't want to be in high stance because apparently the roll doesn't have any iframes at all.
Yeah, I had so much stamina at this point that I think I could block most of his attacks and be okay, but he has a few that I remember being unblocked.
Yeah, maybe I could try for block. I mean, I shouldn't be blocking more because, like, you know, unfortunately Yukiona kind of got me into a not blocking sort of thing. And the only downside to Odachi also is it switches stances on you, which is fine and cool, but if you're not used to it, then, you know.
Yeah, it's not really a downside. It's actually extremely an upside, in my opinion. But if you're not used to using it already, then I could see it. Yeah, it'd be kind of hard to get used to.
Yeah, I mean, when I did sword, I think I was in mid stance for 95% of the time. The other 5% I was in high stance.
I actually preferred low stance with sword.
Mid stance I liked because it gave you that sort of balance between damage and still being able to sort of jump out of it. Low stance I found like you had to sort of commit and do a lot of damage, and I didn't like that.
Where's my grave? Where's my grave? Jeez, that hit me!
That didn't look like it hit you. Yeah, that's weird.
I'm just keep watching now to see what happens. There's a bunch of jumps, the jump thrust. Okay, yeah, that's terrible.
Alright, so that's just, I gotta assume it's just like a giant AoE.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, you can block it though, that's cool.
Yeah, I think most of his attacks in the first phase you can block. They cost a lot of stamina to block, but you can block.
Well,
The only thing
we were not aware that there were
that
phases.
is that drop attack.
Yeah, be careful with spoilers. You don't know that. you know. I mean, you know, to be fair, it's reasonable to assume, but, like, you know, be careful with mechanics, folks. Bye-bye, Mr. Frog. I am already... Let's hope that you are to lightning.
I mean, he is a frog. That makes sense to me. Doesn't seem like it.
Or at least not particularly, so, yeah.
Alright, it looks like you're kind of getting the hang of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're surviving longer and longer each time. I mean, it looks...
What? What is this? What is that? I'm not out of breath. What do you... Oh, that means...
Ninja moves. Explosives.
Oh, you saw that? Yeah, that's the thing I was talking about that's unblockable.
Ooh, fuck.
Oh, what? Oh, boy. Those are
Next to you. Okay. But anyway, thank you for hanging out, Timrod.
Oh, sure thing. Thank you.
Your thing.
At Pattybees.
Oh, hey, sorry. I had the stream on, so I wasn't sure which was which.
No problem.
How's Frog Boy treating you?
Pretty rough so far, but we seem to be getting some hang on him.
Yeah, I'm a quarter down. I've got a 25%. Are the words I'm saying making any sense? I think
You got more than 25%. It was more like 30 to 33%, I would say. You got the third down at least.
I got the phase 2 at any rate.
Yeah, his bombs are tricky.
Yes, they are.
The annoying thing about bombs is not as much. You would think bombs would do a lot of damage, but actually they mostly just like stun you for a second. Just hit, get hit.
Gotcha. The question is, do I want to try to Himorogi out of here? Because you know, if you get far enough away from him in phase 1, he does need a couple of jumps to get to you. It seems like, even like. So I'm wondering if it makes sense. I didn't even know if I had 59,000 bro. That's so scary. I'm doing a thing now where I'm like jumping in my chair a tiny bit, you know? Like... Oh, wait a minute. No, the branch brings you out of the level, right?
Yes.
Fuck. And then you have to do everything.
Is what Travel Amulet does? Yeah, is that what Travel Amulet does?
I think that might be it, yeah.
I know you have those.
I do have Travel Amulet. I didn't realize it. I was wondering, but like that seems like a pretty shitty, like kind of oversight in a way of like, well, how do I get my grave out of a boss fight? Or maybe I don't.
So
incredibly, you actually don't even have enough Umbrita to level up, though.
No, but I'm close.
Yeah.
Huh. Alright, Timrod, how do you feel about your luck?
It's Pattybees now.
Pattybees, I'm sorry. Whatever your name is.
I wouldn't put money on it, but you know, I'll put my faith on it. I doubt you was speaking.
Nice.
And now you were the only one who's hanging out right now, so.
Yeah. Let me boost your audio a bit.
Yeah, you're a bit quiet.
I've already boosted y'all that I can.
I'm a quiet boy. So, last time when you got to this boss, someone mentioned that, like in Japan, there's frogs that can camouflage.
Yes.
And that's why they seem to suggest that's why they're associated to ninjas. Is that
Maybe.
true?
That would sound about right.
Okay.
The thing is, that's not unique at all to Japan. Like, a lot of animals, and frogs in particular, are quite...
Last shrine at which you prayed. Yep.
Okay,
right.
there we go.
So let me unassign that so I don't accidentally use it. Because that's the one on the right. Got it. All right. Because I could see myself in the heat of avoiding a giant frog, like being like, okay, I accidentally did that. So once I kill this ninja, then once I collect, if I can, I don't remember where it is. Then once I collect, that's gonna be the, that's gonna be enough for the level.
Right.
I think I went the wrong way. Okay.
No, you didn't. Yes, you did. Okay.
Head this way. I could have, you know, at least, I mean, there's one enemy on the way to the boss, so I guess I can't complain too much. But on the other hand, I absolutely can. I hate Ninja House.
There's one enemy on the way to the boss, and they also give you a full free heal and also regen.
Yeah.
The annoying part is that you have to walk through doors that have like not the craziest animation time, but still when you're fighting.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are nice to give you that little hot spring.
Alright. Now, let's all hope that Giant Toad is gonna let me hop in, grab my shit, hop out. What are the odds?
In your favorite game,
I am kind of impressed that you managed to stay out of the range of that thrust. That is a real big boy thrust. And you also have exactly enough for level. Congratulations.
beefy thrust.
Nope. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, my defense goes up by 2.
Yeah, I think that's actually Isanade bonus for 10 Spirit. I think 10 is actually where Isanade's... Like, 10 is where Isanade caps out.
Gotcha.
Other spirits have more requirements and so on and so forth.
Wrong way. Oh, no, that was actually the right way. It's here, then here. Spirit's generally a good investment.
Yeah, because it's useful for everyone. You're gonna be using living weapon is the secret.
Yeah, that's another thing I gotta watch with this boss. Oh, you know what the problem is? I haven't been killing enemies with my, you know what I mean? Because my grave's been in there the whole time.
So yeah, you've only been getting like little chunks of living weapon from hitting the boss.
Right.
Our living weapon currently, right now, is merely just Isanade, still good old trustworthy fish.
That's true. I could see if other spirits are more useful, like the spider or the, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. All right. Patty Bees, what do you think
Patty
I'm doing
Bees.
wrong here? Yep.
Where I am.
I caught myself.
I would try and more to strafe around him and be close. When he's close in, he kind of jumps a lot, and that's a pretty easy attack to dodge. That would be my advice.
You're all diamonds, but especially that new subscriber.
And when you're
KB,
close in,
you're awesome. Keep it
strafe,
up.
he's the thrust rarely hits him. That would, you know, should be. I just gotta block that jump. Yeah. Yeah, actually, he only takes half damage. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's actually, yeah, that doesn't cut out that much. That's doable so long as you haven't done like a big set of swings. Alright, so you can't block that third thrust though. You need to dodge that. You can block the 2 swings, but you need to dodge the thrust. Alright, phase 2 and you still have 2 elixir. It's good.
I shouldn't have. I tried to dodge roll that for some reason. I didn't even need to.
Do you think it's weird that the frog has a loincloth?
No.
What is it trying to hide?
This frog dog.
It's loin.
Yeah, come on now. That's not that weird. Let's go. Listen, if he's a shape-shifting ninja frog, what do you think is going to be down there than some kind of, I don't know, frog appendage? A third leg? What's up?
What's up?
What's up? I guess I'm just be more accepting of
You gotta think more about frogs with dongs, yes.
frog sexuality. Or human frog sexuality.
As a frog shapeshifter, you don't even have to pick a song. Very true. Don't forget, folks, we do have a Discord.
Yeah. In fact, if you want to pop in directly into the hangout, you should definitely do that, and I can bring you on up in the middle of between deaths.
So let's make a deal when the next person comes in. You call them Patty Bees.
That'd be pretty good.
So here's the cool thing actually about that, even if it wins you, it's like he has a recovery on it, that it's not, the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, actually, you've stumbled into, well, not stumbled. I think you figured out a pretty good setup here with high stance. You don't really need to get the iframes on the dodge if you can just, if you're only trying to avoid the block, right?
Yeah.
I want to say all of his efforts, all his skill.
Look at that, he said something different. You see that? He was like, not bad.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah, I guess it just impressed you this time.
I did actually not get hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe this is a Sir Alon situation. He has a different death animation if you beat him without getting hit. That would kick ass.
I didn't need to do that.
I will throw out, I absolutely adore the design of this boss fight visually.
Oh, yeah.
Just absolutely handsome ass frog, this guy. Oh, phase 3.
More like it, he says, too.
I love how
Oh, I see. He's gonna start to restrict the boss stage, I think.
Is it possible he didn't really do stage 2 because I didn't get hit? I know that sounds kind of weird, but like...
I think, to be honest, it's more state, phase 2 stuff is
Oh, yeah, I was seeing that.
Yeah. That, I've got him now, though.
Yeah, the only problem there was you weren't doing perfect key pulses. That's it. That was the only mistake.
Yeah. And like, I kind of fucked up on that combo there. Like, if at the end, if I had blocked instead of that, yeah, you're right too. The key pulses, there were, yeah, you're right.
Because there were the demon realms lying around still.
Yeah.
It really does seem like you're taking to Adachi, though.
Yeah, Adachi is honestly kind of wonderful, truthfully.
The thing is that your skills that you've gained with hammer and axe actually do transfer over pretty well, because it's also a pretty slow, meaty attacking weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a lot of fun. Pretty much most of the weapons in this game. It's very fun just to switch between them, and
True.
Oh yeah.
Even
Absolutely.
like Tonfa, which is like kind of very light, fast jabbing attacks, you know, is like a lot of fun to do, you know.
Yeah.
Wasn't stupid if you didn't get hit.
It's just like crime. And come on.
I'm exactly of the same mind, Grint. Holy shit, look at this guy.
Welcome to the stream, Green Intern, and also the one of the best bosses kind of ever.
Yeah! That frog looks super tough.
I love how he's not like. Sometimes when he's going to beat the boss, they're like, oh, is that what you got? But this boss is just like, I'm having a great time right now.
Wow, that actually that little jump doesn't seem really hurt. It seems to like.
Yeah, it's definitely more of a stunt back phase thing.
It actually also it creates yokai or
Relic. Yeah, it just really seems like his attacks are so, you know, some of his more dangerous attacks are so slow that he can't follow them up with, you know, with actually hitting, even if he breaks your gun.
Yeah. And to be fair to you, Yukiona kind of trained you previously to dodge before blocking, and this is totally the opposite. Oh shit. Oh no.
Be careful. Oh, he's swiping with the fucking pipe. Nice work. Toad's Indie.
I love the shit out of that. Even the end, just right there, was beautiful.
Oh, and you just got a new Adachi. It's probably much better.
Having a great time.
That was a good way to pass the time. I liked that. That was fun.
That is a beautiful boss
yeah,
fight
yeah.
all around.
Yeah, this is my boss. What's up?
Satori. Oh, it's his son! I mean, I'm sure he didn't mean literally.
Yeah. As in, he's the mentor of all these ninja.
I was gonna say though, if that frog birthed Satori Hanzo, it would only cement his place like further as the best.
Underneath his pants is just frog legs.
Why, it's why ninja actually wear the poofy pants that then get tied at the shins, because it looks a lot like frog legs.
Whew. That was a goddamn fun fight. That was a really great boss fight. It was 40 minutes, roughly, but worth it. Please, Colin, Kelly, and Ishida are working together. We'll find Rudy as soon as possible. Okay, the veteran. Mission changed to Twilight mission. Very nice. The Twilight mission. An ominous cavern. I think we've already done this, right?
You've already gotten this one, yeah, because there's the check mark next to it anyway.
That's it, yeah. All right, so here's the deal. We have of withered grass and yokai. Memories of death lilies. And I'm very low level.
Memories of Death Lilies probably involves spider lilies, the red spider lilies, because those are associated with death in general. And then of withered grass and yokai. Withered grass is a metaphor for ghosts.
Looks like Nagayoshi wants a fight to the death.
Mm-hmm.
Alright then.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Patty, while you're here, you got anything you want to plug?
Not really.
Okay.
I've been playing Baba's You. That's a good game. You should play
Nice.
it.
I've heard good things about Baba Is You.
Same here.
It's a good little mind bender.
What the?
Ooh, he's got new moves.
Some good damage.
God, it's so good.
So good.
Like, I know that all of the grapples are good, but impaling something and then slamming it behind you is so cool.
Yeah.
That's like the Yakuza.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Coins. Look, coins.
Yeah, I need like a bunch of data to come off.
Yeah.
And coins, because this game has.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I don't know, Master. What's wrong with you? I don't want to kill you.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like much of a fight in death. Same.
Indeed. You too, Master. Apparently, with the sword, I had to spam that teleport attack to hit this guy, says Timrod. I gotta say, though, the incredible reach of the Odachi is a big, big game changer.
Yeah, no, it's so long. It's the second longest or third longest weapon in the game, depending on what moves you're using with Kusarigama. And it's just so good at hitting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you combined axe and spear, that's what you get Odachi with.
That's a good description.
The 3 souls is roughly our level, I think. And guess I'll try that one.
Sure.
Sure.
Some children who were testing their bravery in the cemetery outside of home have come out. They could be hiding as a joke. I'll find these kids. Don't worry about it, Okashi. Which I
Okatsu.
Okatsu. Okashi means candy. That's totally not her name.
Mm-hmm. You might be into Okashi, though. I mean, I am.
Yeah. Who doesn't like Okashi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yokai, maybe.
You know,
Yokai-
that's the thing. I'm pretty sure they do, actually.
Yeah, is it like a yokai that just loves to eat candy or something?
Probably. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but that's likely the case.
Let's see it.
Just a reminder, folks, we do have a Discord if you want to wait to get into the call. Next time I die, you might be cycled in. And then also, for $3 American or bit, or whatever. I think.
Or 300 bets.
Yeah, $3 somehow.
$3.
You can either I have to activate the nearest revenant no matter what's going on, or you can force me to switch weapons if you're sick of the Odachi. How could you? Be a good troll move, right? It's a little disingenuous that they'd be like, it'd be really good to troll me by giving me money, but it is true that it would maybe good for me anyway.
It's tough because it needs to change the weapons. Perhaps.
These skeletons are tough. Damn.
Yeah, serious. What level am I? Let's see what level I am.
62. Oh, wow.
Gosh, yeah.
You are way underleveled.
That's tricky. Let's just do some shit.
Ah, living weapons active. You also didn't actually get enough. You're gonna have to kill another thing or two.
Yeah, we're getting there. There's this guy over here, which I'm sure is not gonna be maximum.
Very close, actually, though.
Actually, I
Oh,
should,
yeah, you got a better Adachi. That's right.
the
That's Takasada Adachi. That one. It's higher level and stronger.
All right then.
Also, it's cool as hell. Wow.
That's a nice Adachi, I gotta say.
That white sheath is real handsome. It's also not as curved as the other ones. Interesting.
It's real clean
Yeah,
look.
interesting.
It's the type of Adachi I would take to a job interview.
That's fair. I noticed there's like 3 objectives in this level, and with 3 kids, I have the feeling this is not like a story that ends very well, you know?
Yeah, it also has a black blade to go with its white grip and sheath. Stylish.
Right. That's
Juxtaposition.
handsome Adachi. Mwah, that Adachi.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. This is the graveyard level.
Yes, this is the same level that you fought the Itan moment for the first time in.
Alright. Maybe I can open up the shortcut quick. Yeah,
It might not be the same final area, though.
true. Be careful because I do have enough level,
I will say, you get a lot of weapons in this game. I'm not too worried about that, but still, stuff makes you feel sad. Level.
Nice.
Wow, that's Shunin starting out. I don't know much about Shunin, but I know that's the point he has for starting out, I guess.
Chunin is actually just a generic term for, like, mid-level ninja. Oh, Nurikabe.
Hi. Hold on 1 second, Nurikabe. Let down by Amrita Fiend.
Ah, doesn't seem to be one telling you what.
How
Here.
you feeling?
I'm feeling, neutral.
Alright, you're right.
Nice. Good job.
It's all skill on my part.
Nice.
Exactly.
Well done. What are you about treasure chest?
Just some armor.
And a hammer. Always like a hammer. Oh, hello.
Ah, Karakasa.
Mm-hmm.
Karakasa Obake, specifically. I keep on leaving that out. Karakasa by itself just means umbrella.
That's true. I thought Casa was just umbrella.
Karakasa specifically is the oil paper type of umbrella that these are.
Got it.
Yeah.
This last one. Something.
Umbrella are a lot of fun. Bowman's armor. Casa. That's interesting. Alright, so let's head out this way. Where else can we go? This seems like... Oh, hello, well.
Always hit every well.
Eva just Karakasa should go back to hanging out with strings.
Oh, these guys should have been hanging out in my drinks, yes. I concur. Hello?
Skeleton's gonna give you the business.
He's got a lot of, you know what I mean? He's got a lot of...
A lot of chutzpah, a lot of meat on these bones.
That was pretty lucky on that. I think that's worried about with the, like, I'm assuming it's gonna be like a mini boss-ish kind of, you know, like, final challenge. Sure. Got plenty. I got plenty of antidotes was the thing I was going to say, so.
What poison isn't too bad in this game.
Nah. Fire is really the worst poison.
Yes.
And what if you had poison and fire going at the same time? Would that be fucked up or what?
That would be pretty fucked up.
Like, all of a sudden, the stop, drop, and rolling won't work anymore. Not partially because it wasn't invented yet, but also because, man, you can't stop, drop, and roll poison. That's not gonna work.
Well, wow.
Yeah.
I've done a whole lap of
You
this
circled
area.
back. Yeah.
Before I reactivate all these enemies, though, let me see if there's a... Oh, I see.
Oh. Well, that seems like a thing.
Maybe I should level up before we do that.
Oh.
Did it also
You
miss
saw...
Hmm?
You saw a name, huh?
No, I didn't actually. Like this. Did it tell me?
No, by seeing a name, I mean the readout of what killed them. I've got a lot to talk about with those boys.
Let's level up. So that is said with a Raven Tengu. Let's take a look at a Raven Tengu. Wow, everybody's excited for Raven Tengu.
I think Tengu are probably the most dreaded enemy type in this game.
I would say that's fair. Actually, I think, what's the punch balls?
The ones with
The Onido. Yeah, I mean, those are the most annoying. I mean, like, the scariest enemy type, you know?
Ah, fair.
Sorry, I'm just trying to like... I don't want to like anything to interrupt my fight with Raven Tengu.
It's interesting that they decided to go with Raven as a translation for Karasu, as opposed to Crow, which is the more traditional. They mean the same thing. They both mean... Karasu means both, but he's usually referred to as Crow Tengu as opposed to Raven Tengu. Anyway, they have a prayer rod right here. They throw wind. They will inflict it with the wind debuff. They are really cool, visually speaking. And they're very powerful.
Yeah. Oh boy.
They also have a bunch of, I think, eyes in this thing.
Yeah, that's just a visual flair thing.
Yeah, just some style.
Yeah. They're also pretty agile, as you can see, and a lot of their attacks are uninterrupted.
Last time based on some type of monk.
Alright. Anyway, thank you, Patty Bees.
Oh, alright. See.
How you doing, Bad News Panda?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on, Bad News Panda? I'm gonna boost you. There you are. Alright, now we're fighting a Raven Tengu.
Kras Tengu, yep.
These guys are brutal.
Do you have anything you want to plug then before,
Not really. Just been playing DMC5. Game is super good.
Nice.
Nice.
And of course Sekiro.
That is true, Sekiro is coming out Saturday,
Like
right?
3 days.
Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a scary attack.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of things to talk about with Tengu. There's no one else in right now, so you get to stick around, Bad News Panda.
Good luck to me.
Hmm?
Yeah, these. Oh my god. I think this was a major stopping point. There's some point where you start fighting these things. It's awful.
Maybe in Tengu House. Does this game have that one guy with an eyeball for an asshole?
It does not have any Shinime. I did bring that up before, though.
What's the wind debuff? What does it do?
I don't remember. Actually, no, I do. It's, you do less damage.
This guy is kicking the shit out of me. He's got a thing on his head. I can't really tell what it is.
I've never.
Alright, so that's a token hat. Token. It's a small hat worn by Yamabushi, who are mountain monks, practicers of Shugendo.
Let me try out my hammer on this jerk.
Yeah, go for it.
Stun a little bit faster.
Double claw. Wow. Okay. I was doing better with the Adachi.
The range on the Adachi is going to help, I think, because their range is also quite long.
Wow.
It's also slightly faster than the hammer is, so that helps.
Yeah, honestly, I almost feel like Adachi is just like a straight hammer upgrade. You know, like...
The raw damage on the hammer is better. Like, it is, you're comparing like, two weapons with, like, 20 levels of difference, I think.
That's fair. Okay.
So, like I said, Tengu are based off of, they actually share a lot of, like, inspirational history with Yamabushi, who were the mountain monks I talked about. Shugendo was a syncretic religion, and really syncretic, like, philosophy and religion. That was a big mix of Shinto, and Buddhism. That had a lot of, interesting, like, practices specific to it over anything else. And Cross Tengu, because Tengu were basically mountain troublemakers, before that, they started to become kind of, like, thought of at the same time. The image basically was conjured back in, like, 1500 or so, and they kind of, like, melded together as having, like, this appearance combined with their whole other stuff going on. Cross Tengu are not the only kind of Tengu. There's also the ones that have long red noses. The red-faced ones with the long noses, which are colloquially called Dai Tengu, or Great Tengu. And that's what the Japanese goblin emoji is based off of.
What? Am I? Okay. Oh, I switched over to high sync without realizing.
Probably because you did a medium heavy, maybe? Or medium heavy.
Fucking reach on this guy!
Yeah, it's huge. They've got a prayer staff. Tengu did exist before that image was conjured, but they were just like spirits of bad things that happened on mountains. That's why they're associated with like throwing winds, because then you can associate with like really sudden wind gusts on the top of the mountain with, you know, Tengu wind, stuff like that. They are frequently featured in myths as being incredibly skilled at something, frequently at swordsmanship. The Tengu hermit Sojobo was the one who taught famous warrior Yoshitsune how to sword fight.
I just gotta say, I am kind of happy that I killed him with the arrow, personally.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway. Oh, you.
The thing is, that was he emerged from mist, so that is a permanent thing you just did.
Oh yeah.
Killing him.
No, sure. I got that. I was just like, I was sort of surprised in a way that like I still have to open this door. I figured, well, I guess it makes sense too because that was right at the beginning, you know. So it would be a very short level, I guess, if you were to just kind of go in and then that's that, you know.
Tengu are rad. like, because of their proliferation alongside Oni and Kappa, they are one of the most commonly depicted yokai flat out. And so there's a lot of stories about them. One of my favorite yokai stories, actually, is about the man with the growth on his face, which is also one of the earliest examples of Japanese animation.
Really?
The, like, hard dancing old man with the growth on his face.
The hard dancing old man?
Yes, hard partying even, maybe. So there's a story about a man with a growth, sort of like gout coming out of, like, one of his cheeks. Face cheeks.
Right,
Who, happens to stumble upon a party of Tengu in the woods. And he, completely without thinking about it, decides to just, like, kind of dance in and have a great time and join the party. And the Tengu are actually all super into this guy. Like, they love him because he's, like, just popped in and like, hey, what's up? I'm here to party and I'm great. And he was a real good dancer, and the Tengu were all impressed by his, like, audacity and dancing skills that they, like, okay, so their idea was that they were going to take something from him that they thought was, like, that they wanted to get, that he wanted and that he had, to keep him around and make sure he came back another time. So they stole the growth off of his face.
Huh.
So the old man lost the growth on his face and was elated. He was like, he thought it was the best. So he went back to town and told everyone about the party of Tengu that he hung out with and had a great time, and they removed the growth from his face. And there was another old man who was listening in, heard that story, who also had a growth on, like, the other side of his face, the other cheek. So he thought, oh man, if that's the case, I should just hop in there and do the same, right? Maybe they'll get rid of mine. But neither old man actually knew why the Tengu took it in the first place, because they were trying to keep it as collateral. There's no Nioh. That sucks. But anyway.
Yeah.
So the old man decided to go to the same place during the next time there'd be the Tengu party, and he just kind of, like, he slammed in there, dancing as hard as he could.
Oh!
Alright. Sorry about that, bad news, Panda.
Nope, all good. Thanks for having me.
Damn it. That...
How you doing, Axical?
Hey.
Before you actually move on, I want to finish the story real quick, and I apologize. So, the second old man was, like, even more raucous and loud and rowdy when he joined in on the party, and the Tengu were even more impressed. They loved that even more. So, they were like, oh man, this guy kicks ass. You know what? We appreciate you too much, so we're gonna give you something instead. Something that's really valuable, clearly. So, they actually gave him the other old man's growth and attached it to his face. Sort of.
Uh-oh.
Yeah? Okay, so where was I before I finished? Yeah, okay, so the other old man joins in on the party, and he's even more crazy and even more, like, dancing nasty and wild.
And I had the thing muted, the microphone muted, so that was totally crazy. But whatever, anyway, sorry, yes.
Anyway. So the other old man was even more wild and crazy and is joining in on the party, and the Tengu absolutely loved this. Like, they thought it was even better than the other old guy. Enough so that they thought, instead, you know, we can't try and grab something from you to keep you here. So instead, we're gonna give you a gift because we appreciate you just that much.
Wow.
So they took the other old man's growth that they took from him, that they're going to keep to bring him back, and they slapped it on his face. So now he actually is left with large cheek growths on his face instead. The moral of the story is, yokai are weird and mysterious and don't trust them.
I I mean, to be totally fair, that's not really the yokai's fault here, you know?
Well, yeah, not really.
I think really the moral is you gotta, like, learn how to communicate with people, you know? Because...
Yeah, that's fair.
Sorry. Axe, how are you doing?
Living the dream. How are you both doing?
Very well, thank you.
Good to hear. How about you, Doc?
I'm doing fine. So actually, why I just repeated that, because Beef was muted during that. He stopped the recording to stitch together later, so on the recording, I didn't finish the story. So I repeated it just so the recording would be finished.
Turns out Doc was actually a yokai all along.
Oh, there actually is a yokai that does echoes, if you wanted me to go with that, yeah.
Yeah, sure, we could go with that. I'm actually kind of curious to hear more about that one.
She's a that's Yamabiko. Yamabiko is a weird, almost dog-like.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the tongue yokai just doing circles. His AI is confused.
That's fair. I doubt that there's going to be a Yamabiko yokai at any point in this game, so the Yamabiko are weird dog-like little guys that are shy, but they're really loud, and they like to repeat back things they hear, and that's basically just the explanation for why if you're on a mountain, if you shout out something, you will get, a distant response.
So it's like a dog mixed with a parrot.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I almost don't want to interrupt this.
Well, these are good stories.
Look at this.
Yeah. He's having a good time.
Somebody mentioned he wanted to get in on the Tengu dance party. He heard about it.
He heard about the growths. He wants in on that.
Wow, is he really stuck like this?
I think so.
At least until you walk up to him, it seems like.
Probably, yeah. I mean, he must have been aggroed at this point. I threw, like, bombs and shit at him.
Whoa.
See?
Yeah.
Alright.
I wonder if it's that the area is too small, so it can't find the path anymore.
I mean, he's got room, it seems like. He must be just... Yeah, I mean, yeah, his pathfinding must be all fucked up.
Yeah. Pretty awesome.
Yeah,
oh no,
wow.
his pathfinding is fucked up, period.
Wow. Good.
Dope. That
was
rules.
pretty great, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
That is some pro-level play right here.
Dick skeleton.
Highest level of it all.
I mean, this is what you really aspire to when you first hit start on Nioh.
I am queuing calls in public hang zone or what have you.
Yeah, we are.
Yes. There we go. Ooh. Alright. 5,000 is due. Oh.
Oh.
No. Oh, shit.
Oh, I see.
Was I tricked?
I'd recommend mid-sans because it's wide. But that's me.
Aw.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're not kidding around.
Well, I could drop that. I forget the name. I always forget the names of the fake kid sort of ones.
These are just one-eyed Oni. The other guys over there, the tiny ones, those are Hitotsumekozo, which like literally means one-eyed kid.
Hitotsu Mei. Got it.
Kozo.
Hitotsu. Yeah. So Hitotsu meaning like one thing. It's like Chunsu counting, I think, and then Mei and I. Yeah. Okay. Aww.
Certainly.
At least you got to like live awesome, kid.
The thing is, once you're a yokai, you love being a yokai.
Yeah.
Usually.
Every day's a party.
Exactly.
Every day's a Tengu party.
What happens to yokai when they die anyway?
Wow. Congratulations. What happens when I die? I die, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a weird yokai or whatever.
That kid was so sad. Do you think they were an Oni child? Says Chief Honkai. Well, no. I mean, there were a couple other, you know.
Oni child. I get it. Yeah. All right.
Go forward then. Oh, and we can level up too, so we can go even farther.
Nice.
You know, screw what the game considers an appropriate level. Let's just continue on. What do you say?
It's pretty rebellious.
Let's just say, let's see what the next story beat is. You know what? They'll give me more stuff. Instead of missing children. Oh. The one looking for the children left your conversation has been... Oh, okay. So it wasn't like kids being turned into yokai. It was just like, hey, fuck it. You know, let's try to kill...
Tengu visor helmet. Oh, man.
Should I go to this one?
You should probably level up first, just in case that one doesn't have any shrine to level up at.
There.
Because I have a feeling it doesn't, given that it's a Zero Kodama mission. I think that's probably an arena mission.
Yeah, you're right. Should we go for the arena mission, or should we just go? We go for the next place on the map.
Do whatever you want, dog. I don't care.
All right, then. Memories of Death Lilies. Let's do it. Strange lilies have bloomed out of season, using miasma. If you have been yokai, I cannot. Setting the Hanamatsu. All right, then.
Oh, is this progress?
This is progress.
It had a red symbol, so this might be progress.
I think this is progress.
Nice.
Yeah.
So the lilies that they're talking about, death lilies, there's a specific type of Japanese spider lily that they're referring to, which is red and grows in a really interesting pattern that are associated with death in general.
Naturally.
They're really cool looking.
I think pretty pink pansy. I don't mind a title change. For all. But, all right.
Go for it if you want.
68,000. Oops. Hey. Yeah, we're 14 levels below recommended. Fuck everything. I don't know how to say yellow in Japanese, but if I did, I wouldn't say it because I think people don't say that anymore. But whoa.
Yeah, it was pretty outdated. It was pretty outdated. The minish originally said.
Hold on a sec. We gotta. So yeah, I gotta tell you both. I'm loving Odachi life.
Yeah.
Good to hear. I'm glad you finally transferred over, because I love this fucking weapon.
It's pretty great, truthfully, yeah.
It's a nice looking weapon. It's no axe, but it's definitely a nice looking weapon. Then again, I'm biased.
An axe is just a really short Odachi.
I mean, I am really short, so this works.
Adachi's even better at hitting the horns on an Oni.
That has got sweet
Yeah.
The damage combo, by the way, is actually light heavy, and then you have to manually switch back to heavy, high stance.
All right then. Oh, this is a really good guy. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just like I kind of like the slam down.
Yeah, that's fair.
I also like how shiny your sword is.
Ooh, look at this guy.
Oh, he was trying to leap. That's supposed to be a trap, isn't it, asshole?
Look at this smart guy.
To be totally fair, somebody in chat did say like this area looks familiar. I think it was Lady Fjord because yes, this is one of the demos.
This is from the third demo, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Careful here now. Alright, let's get this, let's get this. Hold on.
Oh, slowbeef has turned into the Grudge.
There we go. What is the Grudge?
The Grudge was the a spirit that is born out of somebody dying in a state of pure anger.
No. The name.
Ju-on.
What is it? Onryoki? No, Onryo, right? Is the...
Fuck! That's a vengeful spirit. However...
No!
There we go. I'll see you another time, Max.
Later.
Rob B, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Going alright.
So, how far would you say you're into this game now, Beef?
I don't think we know.
Yeah. I will admit... I will admit that I did look up how many bosses there were, like literally by Googling that number. And then, so I know the number of bosses in the game, just because I was curious. But I don't think, I guess, I don't actually, my problem is I don't remember how many bosses I've actually beaten, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Sorry that wasn't much of an answer. But...
No, it's all good. It's all good. Are you enjoying Nioh more the second time around?
I think so. You know what's funny is I can't figure out what those numbers are until I just realized it was actually the boulder running over some stream. Oh dear. Okay.
You got this.
Why is this little guy really giving us the business?
Serious. Who is that? Or somebody up here. There we are.
So I have a question then for you both. What is your favorite samurai-related movie?
Ron.
I guess Seven Samurai, but I haven't seen very many. Truthfully. Like I think.
Ron.
I haven't seen Ron.
Ron is Kurosawa's best movie. What's up, y'all?
Ron is fucking incredible. I agree.
Yeah.
It's also probably the best Shakespeare adaptation of all time, too, honestly.
You're thinking of Frono 1, which is the one that's the Macbeth, is Macbeth. I don't believe Ron is one as well.
I thought Ron was one as well. Let me... Wow, I swear I thought it was, but you're probably right that I'm wrong. Oh no, wait, yeah, it is. Ron derives from William Shakespeare's King Lear.
Huh. I didn't notice, I never noticed that.
Okay, yeah, I did remember that. And it includes segments based on legends of the Daimyo Mori and whatnot. Okay. But yeah, Ron's great, Seven Samurai's great. Honestly, I mean, I really love both those films as well, but honestly, I would probably say go bit of a left turn here. I would say that Rashomon I really love. That's not really a traditional samurai movie, but
that's the thing.
I'm sorry?
Rashomon doesn't really have anything to do with samurai specifically, though. I mean, there's the one who is sort of a samurai, in that he's like a disgraced, during the time when samurai are basically dying out as a concept, and he's disgraced and doesn't have much to do about it. But
yeah, that's actually kind of why I find it so interesting. It's because it does kind of deal with samurai in a way that they're not usually depicted as, you know? When you think of a samurai movie, you think of samurai, you think of them being really honorable and having these big battles, and Rashomon's more about the characters and kind of almost the perception of a samurai.
That's actually, to be fair there, that's because of Kurosawa himself.
Exactly, yeah.
Kurosawa was actually descended from a samurai family.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
And he had a lot of problems with samurai as a thing because they were, you know, they were a fucking symbol of a caste system, pretty much. Or because they were better for basically no reason. They didn't even do much fighting at all at any point. They were just nobles for basically no reason after a certain point, who got to get away with a lot of shit. And Kurosawa didn't like that. He kind of regretted basically everything about samurai in general. That's the entirety of Seven Samurai as well. Seven Samurai is a movie about the uselessness of samurai, actually.
Yeah. No, yeah,
We're
absolutely.
basically cops.
They were, yeah.
They kind of are, yeah. Or they don't exist anymore, really. But yeah, I think that's why I think Rashomon's probably. I mean, other than Seven Samurai and Ron, I think probably like one of my favorite samurai movies because it gets into the nitty gritty and more of the perception of like samurai and how people viewed samurai and stuff like that. And I think that's way more interesting. Oh shit.
The only reason why I wouldn't myself is because I don't like Rashomon as a movie nearly as much.
As Ron?
Or Seven Samurai. Honestly.
Seven
Rashomon's
Samurai.
actually one of my least favorite Kurosawa movies.
See, how much Kurosawa have you seen? Because he's made early on in his career, he made some stinkers. I mean, maybe not awful, but he made pretty much borderline
I
propaganda
didn't
movies.
see any of the bad ones, no. Like,
Okay.
Rashomon is actually one of the earliest ones I have seen of his
Okay,
movies.
you should, if you can, definitely check out his earlier movies because he pretty much made borderline Japanese propaganda movies early on in his career, and those are pretty not good.
I
feel
probably
like
don't actually want to
Rashomon-
watch those, honestly.
Yeah, I mean they're interesting, but compared to like Rashomon and obviously Seven Samurai and Ron, they're definitely not nearly as artistic, and they don't
Yeah,
have
but
necessarily. as
that
clear
also
of a
means I
vision.
wouldn't want to watch them for that reason alone. I don't want to watch
Yeah.
a bad movie.
Yeah,
Because of the ones I've seen, I don't like Rashomon nearly as much, is what I meant. I'm not saying I think it's a bad movie.
Oh no, yeah. But I'm just saying, like in the context of like his entire like body of work, I think Rashomon is definitely still one of his strongest for sure.
Get it, these guys. I think
They were. I was really confused about what they were supposed to be, and I thought of them as Reiki, but they're not. This is just a slime.
Man, I have not played Nioh, but the creature designs in this game are really cool. Very.
I feel like that is like, well, I can't say far and away, because also Nioh does have really fun combat. I was gonna say like I think its like strongest suit is its creature design, but like as I'm saying that, I do really like the combat as well. You know.
Yeah.
I think the combat's easily its best quality.
I mean, the creature design is good. Like,
there's just not enough of it. Like we've talked about before, there just isn't enough enemy types in this game for me to really, really be down for the enemy design as like a big, sweeping, really cool thing.
that giant toad, though.
Giant Toad was a boss. That's different.
Well, okay. Either way, boss design also really good, I think.
Yeah.
Its bosses are good, yeah.
So from what I've seen of Sekiro, then, do you think that's going to be more of in between Dark Souls and Nioh in terms of like creature design, or do you think it's swinging more towards one way? I haven't seen a lot of the gameplay, but
I haven't seen like anything from Sekiro. I've kind of
Okay.
deliberately not. I've seen like a single
Yeah.
10-minute video, and that's it.
yeah, I pretty much saw maybe like a video too. Because there's also this other samurai game that's coming out.
Sekiro is a ninja
forget-
game, for what it's worth. You're explicitly
Oh,
a
that's
ninja.
true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not. That's right. It is a
Uh-oh.
ninja game.
Hold on, we're going through a door.
Oh, I know who the boss fight of this area is.
Was it in the demo? I don't remember, honestly.
Yeah. I remember you doing it. Yeah.
What were some good like samurai games before Nioh? No, I can't even really think
Bushido
of that
Blade.
many.
Bushido
Bushido Blade?
Blade.
Yeah, that is true. I never
Actually,
played
Bushido Blade's like one of
Blade.
those. Oh, sorry. I think Bushido Blade's one of those like it's like a niche kind. It's like I feel like it doesn't quite hold up as much as I liked it, although I loved it when it came out. You know, so like I played it at
Yeah.
PAX with Zealous, and we had fun during it, but it's like, you know, shit. What are you doing? Don't drop on me.
Actually, speaking of Kurosawa, if
Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima is coming out this year, That game, from what little we saw of it, looks fucking gorgeous.
It looks like a Kurosawa film adaptation.
Yeah.
It really does.
It looks like a Kurosawa film in video game form, purely because of its cinematography, which is...
Oh yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we haven't really seen a lot of gameplay, so...
Yeah.
But I will
the gameplay
definitely
looked
be
okay.
Yeah, the game, I don't know, who's making that
Sucker
game?
Punch.
Sucker Punch, okay.
Yeah.
So the guys that made it.
So, why not?
Yeah.
There we go.
It kind of looks like with Ghost of Tsushima, like Sucker Punch are taking like a big swing in the same way that Guerrilla took with Horizon. You know, they're doing something pretty different that they haven't really done before. They're stepping outside their creative boundaries, and I think that's really interesting. I hope they pull it off.
I'm just looking for any possible shortcut before I open what looks to be the boss door, you know?
Yeah.
39,000. What saw me? Oh, you? Come on now.
It's one of these little boys.
Hey, maximum familiarity. And I got a stone. And
Actually, speaking of Way of the Samurai, if you don't mind me doing this one more time.
Of course, please.
And if you don't mind if I'm just impugning on your time, Rob, if you're okay with that.
Oh, Way of the Samurai, I've heard of that game, but that's... When did that game come out?
The first Way of the Samurai came out ages ago. It was a PS2 game. But I'm talking about, in my case, Way of the Samurai 4, which is a very, very silly, stupid game.
Okay.
Which is fun enough. So Way of the Samurai 4 is a game that I'm going to be playing tomorrow morning at 7 in the morning to basically noon for about 5 hours because it's part of my 16-hour marathon, The Rite of Spring. I'm going to be starting from 7 in the morning to 11 p.m. EST. That's right, 16 hours from start to finish.
Oh shit, is this for a charity?
No, I just do one every month.
Oh, okay.
I like to make money if I can help it because I kind of need money, especially because I'm going to be paying at least like $800 out of pocket for a project that I'm running.
Oh yeah, the visual novel, right?
It's not a visual novel.
Oh, not a visual novel.
It's a radio play adaptation of a regular book.
Radio play, that's it. Sorry.
That's what I'm adapting. And you only have a single day left, but if you did want to audition for it, then you can. There's also a way to support it financially if you're interested in doing that as well. Any money that's donated through a specific link, it goes entirely to the voice actors and not to me. I will not be keeping any of that money. So that's that link. And also, here are the 2 ways to audition if you were interested. Yeah, PPP, they auditioned for Reimu, and that was pretty cool. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, you can hear my voice. I'm not a voice actor, but I will shoot a couple bucks your way for sure, man.
If you want to, go right ahead. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, we all gotta support each other. You know, I'm a filmmaker. I'm a screenwriter. I'm an editor.
Oh,
So
no kidding.
you know, I'm I don't. It's so weird. It's like I have a lot of friends who are they draw, they paint, and they share a lot of their work on Twitter and Instagram and whatever. And I don't stream video games either, and like you, Beef. So I don't really have a whole lot of ways to like share my art with people. And it's always so weird seeing people publicly post about stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I'm working on a film that's gonna come out like hopefully in the next 6 months, or I'm working on a script that'll hopefully get made one day. So it's like, yeah, it can be a bit weird sometimes, and sometimes I gotta remind myself, oh yeah, I'm an artist.
Telling you, if I can call myself an artist, and I can, then you absolutely can.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. No, same to both of you as well. You both are doing great work.
Thank you. Doc especially.
No, you're welcome.
I'm just here to play Nioh. Alright. Sorry, I'm trying to level up as much as I can since we're a little behind on levels per se, you know? And,
no worries.
We got spirits, use them all.
Doc, how long have you been working on Symposium, by the way, on that adaptation?
That's a good question. Let me go ahead and bring up the Google Doc of the big edited version of the script.
Yeah.
And go ahead and grab the last edit, well, the first edit to see when I started that.
Up. Level up. What do I want? Body.
How do I?
Also, by the way, it's cool that you're making it a radio drama because I don't really know of a lot of people doing radio dramas anymore. It's mostly podcasts.
I mean, it's
Stuff
going
like
to be released in podcast form, basically, but I'm going to be adding in Foley and stuff like that, and I'm getting it acted, specifically.
Cool. Cool.
Can
I know.
Actually, oh, sorry, mind if I just jump in for 1 sec here?
Oh, yeah, no, go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Hold on 1 sec here. I do.
Yes.
That is a long-ass sword.
It really is.
That is an Odachi. Literally means big sword.
Odachi. That's a big sword.
Or great sword, if you want to call it that.
It certainly looks like a great sword. It's a swing.
So we've got. Oh no, that was the shrine. We've got lots of elixirs, 8. So I can't remember what this boss is. You know. Let's see. Oh, darn it. Okay. This door is locked. You bastard.
Oh, the adamant Archville in the chat says, I thought Daikatana meant big sword.
Daikatana is a fake word.
Yes, it is. That John Romero invented, I believe.
Yeah. It'd be kind of like if you attach the word big to sword and tried to say it was a compound word, like big sword, I think.
Actually is more appropriate and would occasionally rarely be used.
Which one? Okatana?
Yeah.
And the making of Daikatana, the game, is way more fascinating than the actual game. Oh, man.
It's interesting because I kind of appreciate, like, you know, Romero and Carmack, where, like, I feel like Carmack kind of saw the games as, like, sort of tech demo-y kind of things in a way, you know?
Yeah, for sure. He's always been like that, for sure.
Yeah, just like, because I think he even had, like, a thing where he's like, game stories are kind of like porno, and as far as, like, nobody really cares about them, you know? Which I don't agree with, for the record.
Yeah. And Romero was more of like a creative punk. Like, he always wanted to push the medium and do cool and interesting things. And, you know, I think the big problem with Daikatana is that he got in over his head and he had a really bad marketing team that fucked him over.
Yeah, I mean, I think, he probably also had, like, kind of like management issues, you know what I mean? Like, it seems like,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Because Ion Storm, I think Daikatana was the first game that they worked on, because they were working on Deus Ex concurrently, I believe. And then Daikatana came out first.
Where's I going?
But I love John Romero. He's legitimately a great guy. Yeah. I'm gonna check out his new game, I think, which is like a new... I think it's a new map pack for Doom.
He released a new map pack for Doom, yeah. Like an episode 5 of sorts.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still making stuff with his wife, Brenda Romero, and yeah, more power to him.
Oh, knock down rather.
Did he ever comment about what he thought about the new Doom, the 2016 Doom? Did he like that game? I think he said he liked it.
I have no idea, but I bet he did. I mean,
I'm sure he did. Yeah.
It's the Doom 2016 kicks ass.
I haven't played it.
Doom 2016 made me love first-person shooters again. It was like that and Wolfenstein: The New Order.
I feel like I must have. This must be all right. So I've been there before. So I've opened a shortcut up here. So I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck to go exactly. Because I feel like I'm right by. I'm right by a boss. A boss that Godama. A boss I've fought before on another life. Well, this one actually. And I gotta like know what it is. God damn it! I gotta know what the boss of this level is.
Yeah, I distinctly remember what boss this this area has, though.
I don't suppose
Is
you
it
just,
not
like-
that door over there?
It is, but it's blocked. Turns out.
Oh, okay.
Who the fuck is this boss? All right. I guess I'm gonna follow the right wall. I don't suppose you distinctly remember where the key was to open that door. Dick.
I would help you, Beef, but I don't remember.
I'll tell you what, folks at home. If you know where the key is, I'll take that QOL just because it's starting to get late, and I do want to fight this boss. Maybe it's in here in this big courtyard. That seems like it could be a thing. That actually seems like it could really be a thing. Yeah. All right.
Hello. What up, Tengu?
Hello again.
Remember you've got one coming.
Here we go. This might be the end for me. Let's see.
Anyway.
And there we go.
Hanging out, Rob B.
Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for coming. Coming by.
Is that the Captain Douglas J. Falcon? Rider of the Blue Falcon?
Must be.
Nice.
Let me boost you a little bit.
Alright, that's no problem.
You're boosted.
My mic is a bit quiet.
You're
Anyways,
totally fine now.
Alright, cool. Nioh, it is a good game.
It is? Oh my god. It is a good game.
Oh, yeah. The Tengu are right meanies, I shall describe them as.
Yes.
Ooh. You know, today it's been kind of different where people have had like long extensive times in the call.
Okay.
So why don't we just keep Captain Douglas J. Falcon in the call?
You can call me Captain, you can call me Falcon, you can call me Douglas.
I'm not
whatever.
going to call you anything but the full name of Captain Douglas J. Falcon.
Sure. Doesn't
Captain
matter.
Douglas J. Falcon was my Steam name for a while.
I mean, hey, that's my Steam name.
Nice.
How can that be possible that you both have the same Steam name? Oh my god.
I think Steam works off of IDs, so people can share the same name.
Stupid thing between the combo, yep. I shouldn't.
But
The attacks are not really interruptible, I guess. Okay.
I have never liked fighting Tengu.
Well, that's what my current Steam name is actually Goku Zappa and the Mothers of Cairo.
Yikes. That's a Steam name.
That is a good Steam name.
Yes, it is. I am good at Steam names.
Very nice.
Alright.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry.
You have anything you want to plug?
Not really at the moment. Sometimes I just casually stream, but besides that, not really anything I particularly into often.
Oh, wow, my body. One thing I like, by the way, also about the Odachi, it seems to fuck with your like model a bit, you know. So it's kind of at least a fun sort of.
Yeah, I ran Odachi throughout the entire game on my first playthrough. He's a good weapon.
That's easy as one punish. Okay, I said it. I did not manage to punish it. Funny because like I remember fighting a Tengu in the demo, but I don't remember it being a hard fight. I feel like you only get one kind of shot at it though, so it also might also be like a case where like I just like put a weapon through it and then
I don't remember. I don't know if it was harder in the demo, but yeah, there was the one Tengu in the demo.
Yeah, Yeah, I never actually got to play the demo. I do have about 160 hours in the actual game itself. On
Keep in mind, you can stagger them now, which is horrible.
Yeah, it's sick.
Just took a free hit when he pull back up. Thank you.
It's dead now.
Rai Kunioki Odachi. Neat.
I don't know, I like this black blade with Odachi though.
Oh yeah. As I said, Odachi's a good weapon. But yeah, how's the game been treating you so far?
I love it. Still no key?
I think it's up in the upper area, if I remember correctly.
Alright. Upper area, huh? Alright then.
Yeah. Might be able to... It might be a bit hidden, so look around carefully.
Okay. Got a little cocky after beating that thing. Odachi is so good though.
I will say, honestly, in terms of my experience with the game, I will say one of my, I don't exactly, I think there's a lack of enemy variety in this game, honestly.
Yeah, that's...
Like, I mean, there's a decent amount of variety, but there could be more, you know?
Yeah, I hear ya. That's like, seems to be a common complaint, or the big one, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
That I've heard the most. Enemy and level variety. Although, I'm so far pretty happy with that. I mean...
Yeah, level variety so far is pretty good. The fact that they're all their own self-contained things is kind of somehow different from like other Souls-like games. So I wouldn't exactly qualify this as Souls-like.
It hits a lot of the notes, I will say that, you know.
It does. I will say the Diablo style system, honestly, I see it as very hit or miss. Ooh.
Alright, I can run back up there. I feel like that might be the place where the key is.
Yeah, that's the place where the key is, I remember. I think it's up on that tower, like, at the end, like, past where that Yoki is.
Right.
The one that killed you.
I don't even think I can, like, go past where the Yoki is.
Yeah, past where he is.
The dumb attacks. So I'm gonna have to kill him, but there is also somebody throwing bombs at me.
Yeah. He was also throwing bombs at you from up above, I remember. Oh, no. Creeping Pansy, the enemies that Beef is fighting right now, those are actually called Yoki. Generally...
Yes. I've talked about that before.
Yes.
These Oni right here, their name is just Yoki. Which I've actually explained before why they're named that, too. Ki being a particle means spirit that is attached to a lot of names of Oni in general. And Yo usually means evil, so it's just evil spirit.
Ki.
Yeah. Yoki is an Oni who is a yokai. There you go.
Yeah, that kind of tripped me up when I was first hearing somebody talk about it. And they were talking about Yoki. I just thought, like, oh, they were mispronouncing yokai. But nope, Yoki is an actual enemy.
Yep.
They are. We did that. Now we can go to the shrine. Now I can see this boss, which I seem to have forgotten.
Oh, yeah. The boss here is pretty good.
It's one of the easier ones, if I remember right.
Yeah, it's one of the easier ones.
That's good, because I definitely would like to have 2 bosses in one stream in terms of progress, just for my own, just to feel good about myself, you know?
Just to give yourself a pat on the back.
Yes.
Yeah, this boss probably should be earlier. Honestly, I'd say maybe swap this one and, what's her name?
Yukiona?
Yukiona, yeah.
Wait, we're not there yet. Don't say any more. I don't want to be spoiled. Well, I say spoiled. I bought this boss in the demo, but that said, I just like I can't remember what it is, so I'm like, you know, want to know. All right. Oh wait, I heard. There he is. Hey you. Get out of here. Whoa. Almost a cop.
I believe there are helmets you can equip that do have that do put Kodama on your radar.
Oh, really? That would help.
Yeah,
Probably. I bet there's a spirit that you get eventually that has that as well as a feature.
Oh yeah, I do believe there is.
You know, at some point too, I'm gonna have a Kodama hunt. You know.
Yeah, because you're definitely gonna want to maximize that all your Kodama. You want to get all 900 core rounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Every last
pick up those
one.
shoes.
I'm trying to. All right. Well, an achievement for finding them all. Well, there you go. I'm gonna run around this gate to make sure.
There's also an achievement for resting out of the hot springs. Sorry for cutting you off there.
No, that's fine. And killing that one Nioh. Okay, here we go. I don't.
Yeah, killing that.
These
one
are the
Nioh
spider
in
lilies
that.
I was talking about. These
Yep.
flowers right here.
Oh yeah, that was beautiful.
They're also a little weird looking.
Yeah. Yes, this is the boss.
I know. I'm this cutscene was a part of it for sure. Or. I don't remember this.
You don't? Really? Because you did fight it.
No, I know. I kind of do. Like, I just. Let's see here. Oh, wait a minute.
Now you remember?
I remember the face. Yeah. I kind of just. Ogress. Yeah, that's right.
Which is what I was confused about. There's a mission earlier on in this game called the Ogress, which is the one with the Vietnam moment, but does not include the boss, Ogress. Who, by the way, Ogress is the typical translation now for Kijo, which is kind of like a generic term for, like, basically female Oni. They were typically depicted like the Hanya-like masks and all that, but they are not Hanya, which is different.
Hanya mask. Like, I know that sounds like a stupid thing to say.
The Hanya mask is the mask that is on the back of Majima. Majima's back has a Hanya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yakuza is also a good series.
Yeah.
I played through Zero and I've been meaning to play through 4.
You've got a living map, by the way. Keep that in mind.
I am. Yeah, you know what I think. I was like saving it for a little later to kind of guarantee it, but.
At the same time, I remember this. Ogres is actually one of the easiest bosses in this game.
Yeah.
Far and away.
Because if I remember right in the demo, here's probably why you didn't remember. I think you actually killed our first try.
Hey, nothing takes over series.
I remember once I saw the name, I'm like Ogress, because I remember not liking that name either. I mean, I know again that's like typical translation and all that, but like a lot of the bosses, even in the demo, like Anryoki, Hinoenma,
weren't translated out. Yeah, and it's like that's a problem I have with this game translation. In general.
It's inconsistent.
It fails to transliterate versus translate a lot.
Yeah, like Great Centipede.
Instead of Omokade.
Giant Toad instead of what you said earlier. Ogama. And now Ogress instead of
Kijo.
Alright.
Akashi's.
But they don't go with all of them because they didn't translate on Ryoki, because I guess that's supposed to be a proper name, and Hinoenma, which isn't a proper name, stuff like that.
It's inconsistent, and it kind of bugs me. Also,
it bugs me as well.
White Tiger is not Byakko.
Yes. They failed to translate out like the types of weapon names. Yari is insistently Yari instead of just spear, stuff like that. But sometimes it is just spear. It's weird.
Oh, hey, you get the bunny.
Oh, that's nice. This Ogress' sad story.
Yes.
Yep.
Nice.
保身のため息子をも切り捨てる血も涙もない男あいつは兄さんを殺した私も家康の娘大名に嫁がされそうになったけどあいつの駒に使われるのはまっぴらごめん家を捨て私は忍びになった
Noble women are supposed to grow out their hair for their entire life.
I see.
Yep. Except for their bangs.
あいつに会うんでしょ私は先に江戸に向かうわあのタヌキには会いたくないの
Alright. Yay.
Congratulations on
job.
your cool rabbit.
Yay. Cool rabbit. Damn.
Alright, well, excellent timing.
Seriously, because I think I might level up and call it. You know?
Alright.
Yeah.
I do need to sleep. I need to be awake at like 6 in the morning tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, you can go first.
Yeah, go ahead, Doc. It's
One last time.
We'll watch your stuff tomorrow, starting at 7:30 a.m. I think you said?
7 a.m.
7
a.m.
7 a.m.
All the way to 11 p.m.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Cool. Do you have anything you want to say or do while we're here?
I just wanted to quickly note that the Ogress there was crying the death lilies, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So that's why all the death lilies were there, because the Ogress was basically crying them out. She was,
On top of that, there's a gimmick with that fight that we didn't really get to see, where she's crying them out. And then every now and again during the boss fight, there's gigantic pools of Yokai Realm everywhere. That's because they spawn them.
Yeah. Anyways, suppose since this will be ending off soon, I'm gonna get going.
Alright.
It's a pleasure being on here.
Yeah. Nice having you on.
Definitely.
Alright, thank you. Alright, see ya.
Later, y'all.
I'm still a bit awake, so maybe I'll do a side mission. But
if you don't mind doing it by
course
yourself,
I do not at all. I
to
totally understand.
Yeah.
Have a good one, Doc.
All right, see y'all, everybody. I'm going to go to sleep so I can be awake for my marathon later.
Later. Not 100% sure. Yeah, how much longer I should stay up. I just don't feel tired, and I did have a thing I wanted to record for RP actually, but what the heck? Let's try this out for a little bit. Magatama are important because they approve the forge. I've never done anything. I feel badly. I've yeah, Tetris 99. Let's do this side mission again. Yeah, we can do side missions. We can all join in. Not what shit. Where the heck is the other rock? was I doing? Oh yeah. So. All right. So, where are we going here? I feel like once you're down here, there is the other place here we have to go to. Wait. Sorry, I thought I heard a Kodama. I could fight that guy, but I just kind of don't feel like it. I'm pretty high level, so I don't think I'm going to get too much Amrita from this. Then I know that there is a one around that door. Whoops. Oh, there's not none. Okay, neat. Yeah, my internet's better than I don't want to say anything, but like, just because it seems to jinx it every time I do. No, yeah, it seems like whatever issue we had was totally fixed for now, anyway. Great centipede area. This is great centipedes area. Dachi is so fucking good, honestly. Ah, you suck. I have fought the centipede, yes. I didn't hate it. You know, my dislike of centipedes, should have opened that shortcut. My dislike of centipedes. I mean, these giant, great centipede is kind of just like a sort of centipede, you know? Meaning that, like, he's not particularly, like, realistic looking or moving. The movement's really what bothers me, honestly. Oni'd, yes. I got Oni'd. Get the green fan going. It's also hard to make the rock form look scary. This is absolutely where we fought Great Centipede. Here. Oh, no. Hold on. Let's go back up here. The map. There it is. Here's the boss. Ew. Alright. Cool.